Ang programang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Bank of the Philippine Islands. Do more with BPI. Mabuhay teammates, ito ang Basketball Universe at ako si Bill Velasco. Ang bahaging ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Eastern Communications, Partners in Progress. Namamana ba ang galing sa basketball? Nung maliit pa siya sa California, si GABI BADE ay walang malay talaga na mahusay na basketball player ang kanyang ama si Chris nung nandito pa sila sa Pilipinas. Pero unti-unting lumabas ang kanyang angking talino sa basketball. Gabi, how did you first become aware of basketball?
Actually, my dad taught me at a very young age. He taught me when I was 7 years old.
Okay.
I was actually in my backyard, I had like a little small basketball and I kind of was just like dribbling around it, and then he saw me playing with it, and then the next day he just bought me like a little hoop. And then that's how I just started falling in love with the game.
Were you aware of his background as a professional player?
I was able to watch some of his games when I was like younger, back in the Philippines when he was playing in the PBA. That's pretty much it. And then I became more aware as I got older because he started to tell me more about it. And
What did you like about basketball? What attracted you to the sport?
I think I don't know, I've always been passionate about basketball at a younger age, ever since I started with it. I think when my dad first taught me like how to play, like, how to dribble, how to shoot, I kind of just started falling in love with it, kind of just the mechanics, the fundamentals. And as I grew closer to the game, I just, kind of just worked on it every single day with him.
Okay, what made you decide to become a competitive player?
I started playing competitively probably around middle school. In elementary school, it was kind of just more like fun basketball. But as I got towards middle school and high school, I started playing AAU. AAU in the US. So we played a lot in travel teams. My dad was actually an assistant coach for my team. So we went to a lot of like competitive tournaments.
Okay. What was it like growing up in a Filipino household sa Amerika? Ano yung kultura nyo sa bahay?
It was, they still spoke to me in Tagalog, that's why I'm still able to understand and comprehend like the language, but I can't speak it as well as I can understand it. But, I had my Lola and Lolo always cook for me every single day. They would always cook me sinigang, tinola, pancit, adobo, kare-kare.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then, did you have any plans to come here to the Philippines?
Yeah, so back in 2019, Coach Pat for GILAS, he actually came to my house during that summer of 2019. And he asked me if I wanted to represent GILAS for the first time, to represent in Taiwan for the Jones Cup, and talked to me and my parents, and I said, I think it would be a great opportunity to represent the country, so why not?
Okay, but this time around, you weren't planning to stay long here.
Yeah, so I was actually, before I came here, I was actually in Romania for 6 months, playing professional basketball there. And then I was actually supposed to just stay here for 2 weeks for a vacation. And then I found out about Pangasinan, and then Coach Pat reached out to me about representing SEA Games in December again. So, I kind of just decided to stay.
Okay, so what's the difference playing in the U.S. when you're growing up and playing here?
In the U.S., it's a lot more skill work. It's a lot more competitive for sure. We work a lot on fundamentals at a very early age. But here it's like very, very physical, very fast. So I have to kind of adjust my game here more. In Europe and American basketball, it's kind of just more like based on skills, kind of just more just understanding the game more.
Less dribbling.
Less dribbling, just more passing, just more of a team concept. Here it's like everybody's so talented here in the Philippines, and it's just great to be around, very talented young girls and be able to, experience that different kind of basketball. Because I always played in Europe and in American basketball. That's why I grew up playing basketball. So experiencing basketball here for the first time, like professionally, it's like a different ball game. So, I'm grateful for the experience, for a different experience for sure.
Ang programang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Bank of the Philippine Islands. Do more with BPI. Waterproofing o sealant ba ang hanap mo? Sa German technology na Sista, protektado ka ng 10 taon. Yan ang tapal na tataga. Ang bahaging ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Smart Sports. Nang tanungin namin si Gabi BADE ng GILAS Pilipinas Women's Team para sa Southeast Asian Games kung ano ba talaga ang dahilan bakit umuusbong ang women's basketball, ito ang kanyang sinabi. Why do you think there's much more interest in women's basketball in the Philippines now?
I think as women's basketball grows a lot more, more competitive here, I guess the media draws more attention. I'm not too sure. I don't really come here for basketball unless it's GILAS or vacation. But I think as women's basketball grows closer and just grows more together, I think we as a community, it becomes more popular because it's always about men's basketball, volleyball. So it's great to see the women's basketball here grow.
Okay. Personally, what are some of the goals that you've set for yourself through your career as a basketball player?
I think just always having a chip on my shoulder, never staying satisfied, always staying relentless, resilient, practicing hard each and every day, staying close to God. I have my faith with God a lot, and He's really got me stronger and guided me through my journey, especially in Romania. I struggled a lot there mentally, so I prayed a lot to Him, and He was able to guide me. He was always holding me by my right hand, and I'm still here today.
All right. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you
luck,
so
good
much.
luck. Ang bahaging ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Nickel Asia Corporation. At yan ang Basketball Universe para sa araw na ito. Ako si Bill Velasco. Tunghayan kami mula Lunes, Miyerkules at Biyernes sa Facebook at YouTube. Kaya like, share, and subscribe, LSS, at follow na rin. Nais naming pasalamatan ang aming mga sponsors. Bank of the Philippine Islands, Eastern Communications, Sista, Smart Sports, Eurotex, at Nickel Asia Corporation. Laging tandaan, saan man kayo at ano man ang ginagawa ninyo, magkakampi tayo. Muli, ako si Bill Velasco at ito ang Basketball Universe.